So we are back with a new Pokemon Random Battle Generation 3 and we are starting off with Manectric against Rayquaza. So what is good with is that we have an Ice move for the Rayquaza, because except Typhlosion and Jirachi, my other mons do not have a move, an Ice move. I think I will just set up a substitute, just checking out wherever he wants to stay in. He actually swaps, alright. So he brings in Lickitung. He was probably afraid of my Ice move. And I will just hit with a T-Bolt, not doing too much damage. So it has Earthquake, okay, so it's actually an attacking Lickitung. That's interesting. Because Jirachi cannot really wall it in this case. So what we're gonna do is bring in Murkrow. Let's hope he uses another Earthquake, alright. And now I want to try out an HP fighting since I'm choice band. So let's hope that we can deal, that we can two-shot it from this range. Okay, so we are dealing barely enough damage for the two-shot. It's probably a range. So let's see. Fortunately, I wasn't paralyzed by the body slam. Otherwise, Murkrow would be very slow after getting paralyzed, which is not good for a quick choice band attacker, which is not very tanky. But yeah, it seems a bit difficult. This Lickitung set is really problematic for me, because if he was just a toxic wish set, my Jirachi could just set up in his face with Calm Mind. But since it has Earthquake, it's not enough. But fortunately he stays in and I can finish it with the Hidden Power fighting, alright. So that was good that we managed to deal with the Lickitung so quickly. So Rayquaza is quite interesting because I do not know if it's an Choice Band set or if it's an Dragon Dance set. So yeah, that's kind of difficult. So let's just check my damage ranges for a second, because I think Jirachi does not kill. How about Typhlosion with the HP Ice? Also no kill, and I guess Manectric doesn't kill either. So it's a range, okay. So basically you can't kill it reliable. That's a bit problematic for me. So I bring in the Groudon because it's very bulky on the physical set. Okay, it uses extreme speed. Let's just see how much damage that deals. I think it's choice band because it dealt, yeah, 28%. So it's a choice band set. Alright, that's good information for us. So we will set up a Sword Dance, I guess. Let's just see what he wants to bring in. Because if he stays, I can just Rock Slide him the next turn. Without critting, I would also get into the Select Berry range. And then I would also be speed boosted and +2 attack. So that would be very good for me. But let's see what he brings in against me. So he brings in Macago. I think he wants to sack it basically. So I will just press Earthquake here. I can set up in Macago's face because it actually deals pretty hard with the sun, so it would deal some devastating damage to me. Also because Groudon is just Earth and Ground type and not Fire. Fire attacks are actually a very decent way to deal with it. So he brings in Gyarados, and I have a +1 attack. So Rock Slide actually has decent chance to... Oh no, wait a second, it's not choice banded. Yeah, okay. So Rock Slide does not have a decent chance. So let's see, the sun is up, so Hydro Pump shouldn't deal this much damage. I will just set up another Sword Dance. So he uses Earthquake and actually crits. That's a bit unfortunate for me. Because Rayquaza now has a range to kill me, I think, with the extreme speed, so it deals between 25 and 29.7% damage. So, and I'm also not in the range for the select berry, which wouldn't change anything if he brings in Rayquaza, since extreme speed is priority. So the chance is rather low, I guess, that he kills me. Let's see. His extreme speed does have an 18.8% chance to kill me, so let's hope. Oh, okay, so he just outspeeds and uses the Earthquake. Alright. Okay, the Earthquake deals more damage. I didn't respect the Earthquake there. Okay. But since I know his choice band, I can just bring in the Murkrow for free now. And let's see what we can hit on the entry. I will just press Drill Peck. Let's hope I can deal some decent damage to switch in. It's a Piloswine, okay. Since Earthquake is really problematic for my team, except Pinsir and Murkrow, I want to preserve the Murkrow, since it's just my counter basically to the ground moves. So he will probably use the Ice Beam. I don't think he... Or I just hope he doesn't predict an Earthquake. Okay. Okay, so he used the Ice Beam and I do not get frozen. I'm fortunate in this regard. So I don't know if he swaps out. My Typhlosion should definitely deal with the Piloswine. Let's just see. We also have the Sun on the field, so even with the Flamethrower, we deal over 100%. So I'm just gonna set up the Substitute. Okay, he just stays in. He wants to sack the Piloswine. Okay, I can understand. Then I will just press the Flamethrower now. So I didn't show the Substitute before. It's the first time Typhlosion is on the field, so that was a good call from him. So he already learned that I like to play a bit safe and just use the Substitute. But depending on his last one, I should be in a good position here, because I can also just use my HP Ice against the Rayquaza. So wait a second, his extreme speed shouldn't deal with me, right? So he will probably press Earthquake, because I could just substitute into the Pitaya Berry range. But the thing is that afterwards he can just swap into his Mon, but then I could force his Mon to swap out. So I think it's a decent strategy. Okay, so he actually goes for the extreme speed. Wow, okay. So well played, I didn't expect that. So he predicted me there, alright. So I bring in the Jirachi now. Yeah, sure. Of course, crits. Choice band crit, why not? That's unfortunate. So unfortunate, guys. But the choice band Rayquaza actually is a problem for me. So he has a Victory Bell, okay. So he can sleep me. That's also a bit difficult for me to deal with, honestly. So now I have to decide whether I want to stay in. I think I will just try it. Okay, he goes for the HP Fire instead of sleeping me. I think that's the wrong call. So now he can't really win anymore against the Jirachi, because I outspeed, so he would have to press extreme speed. And even the crit dealt only 32%, so my Ice Punch should kill with the +1 special attack. Alright, it did. So he pressed Earthquake, it's only real choice to deal with the Jirachi, but then my Murkrow basically would have had a free win against the Rayquaza, since he was locked into Earthquake. But my opponent made some good predictions, so well played, tasting pennies. And we will see each other in the next random battle. See ya! So we are back with the next Pokemon random battle, and we are starting off with Dustox against Armaldo. That's an unfortunate start position already, so I am gonna swap into the Golduck. Armaldo can be choice banned, so I am a bit afraid of it. So I do not want to bring in my Kyogre, so since I have two Water Mons, I will just bring in the Golduck, which is the less valuable of the two. And let's see what Armaldo will do. I am expecting a rock slide of it. I could bring in Heracross, but if it isn't choice banned, my Heracross also can't do too much to it. Wow. So I have speech problems here. So let's just check how much damage it should deal. So the rock slide. So why shouldn't Armaldo have the rock slide? I'm asking you, damage calculator. If it's choice banned, it deals at least 55%, so it is not choice banned, so that's good information for us. I am just attacking with the Surf. Let's hope I have the HP Grass. I do not have HP Grass, okay. I do not have the HP Grass, so my only Grass one is the Whiscash. The Executor. So what are we doing here? I think I will bring in the Executor, because I guess he will Earthquake now, since I could set up. I could also go for the Sleep shenanigans, but I am kind of saving them until I'm very desperate. I do not want to depend on Sleep too much, honestly. It's very unlucky if I do not hit or if he wakes up after one turn, so yeah, the odds aren't really in my favor too much. But let's see what he does. So Whiscash is in so far. Golduck did decent damage with 33%. So let's see what my opponent will do. So I have a Dustox in the team. I really liked having Dustox in my team, honestly. It's a very versatile Pokemon. Can often actually stall Pokemon and also has Toxic. I don't know why people don't like Poison Mons, because yeah, they are not too good, but I really like having Poison Mons. I always feel good if I have Poison Mon in the random battles, because Poison is just a very good move to have, honestly, like Toxic. So it's very nice to be able to poison my enemies. And I just pressed the Sleep Powder because I'm pretty sure he will swap the Whiscash out. He did. So now he brings in the Armaldo. Armaldo is not choice banned and usually shouldn't have anything to deal with the Heracross. So I think he might double into the Whiscash because he expects me to swap from the Executor. And I will just bring in the Heracross, since Heracross can or should be able to set up in Armaldo's face. And if he brought in the Whiscash and Toxics me, I also get more attack due to the Guts. So he, sleeps only for one turn, so that's exactly what I meant with the sleep shenanigans. It's so random. So my Heracross, it's not choice banned, sorry, and you are not choice banned either. So my Heracross doesn't have quite the damage to knock him out, and he has the damage to maybe knock me out with the Rock Slide or the Double Edge. So I'm just gonna press Rock Slide. Maybe he gets a flinch. Oh, okay. So I actually get the flinch, that's lucky. I have to admit it. And now I will just take this opportunity to Brick Break. Hope that something comes in which gets a lot of damage from the Brick Break, and he brings in Whiscash. So Heracross keeps doing its thing. And I don't think Whiscash can really do too much to me, honestly. So he might just try to Toxic me, and I think I will just take this opportunity to Sword Dance once more. Okay, he presses Surf, alright. I could be greedy and just press Sword Dance again. But then I would have... okay, I would barely not get into the Select Berry range, so it's not worth it, I guess. So I'm pressing this Brick Break, and I'm very lucky that I did it, because Aerodactyl comes in. And he would have just outsped and killed me with the HP Flying, so I would have needed to swap. And now I outspeed the Rayquaza, so if he does not use Extreme Speed, I should just kill him with the Rock Slide if it hits. He brings in the Whiscash now. Okay. So I guess he didn't think that Rayquaza is slower, and he just noticed too late, so I can just take care of the Whiscash now. Heracross really does him some work now. It's really strong with 3 times attack. And now let's see whether his remaining 2 mons can deal with it. Aerodactyl would have been a really good counter. But he didn't have it, so he brings in the Zangoose. I think if Zangoose has Choice Band, he just kills me. But I do not know why they never use or never set the return. So yeah, if he has Choice Band, he just kills me. So he outspeeds, yeah, and he deals with me. Okay. But I would have never gotten so many Sword Dances off again, so I think it was an okay idea to just go for it. Also, I actually am kind of in trouble here. Zangoose actually is insane against me. It deals with basically my whole team. What the hell? So, okay, Executor is decently bulky on the physical side. So I could use it. I could also use my Lugia. Problem with Lugia is that it has not really good moves. The thing is that Zangoose is really decent due to not having a poison immunity, basically. I am just gonna press Psychic. So I guess Zangoose is kind of his win con. So in a perfect world, he would just waste it, brawling with Lugia. So that's kind of what I'm hoping. He still does 50% with return, alright. Oh yeah, okay. So the game already tells me so. So I should have listened. But I think it's the right call to waste Lugia here if he defeats me. Because Zangoose is kinda insane against the rest of my team. So now he sacks the Armada, okay. If he brings in Zangoose now, he will lock into the quick attack, I guess. Trying to snipe my Lugia. But since Lugia also is very tanky and wants to stall, it's not too valuable to me since it's so low. Except maybe if I can just heal it up against a weaker mon. But if Rayquaza has extreme speed or Zangoose has quick attack, they should deal with me. Let's just see how much the quick attack will deal to me. So it deals between 20 and 23%. Okay, so if he goes for the quick attack strat, I can just swap out the Lugia, and the next time Lugia comes in, it gets recovery again from the leftovers. Because now he will get back to 20%, and then the next time he will get back to 26%. So then I can survive the quick attack. Let's also just call how much the Rayquaza would do with extreme speed. If it was Choice Band, it would deal a maximum of 29%. So I should play around these two. Although I do not know if Rayquaza is Choice Band or Dragon Dance. That's also a bit dangerous for me. But since he takes so much time, either he's caulking also very long, or he can't decide what he wants to do. That would speak against the possibility of it being Choice Band and Extreme Speed. Pretty sure the Choice Band Zangoose has Quick Attack. It's basically the standard moveset. It usually has Return, it has Shadow Ball for the Ghost Mons, Brick Break against Steel and Rock moves, Pokemon. And then the quick attack if you need priority. So let's see, my opponent takes quite some time to choose his next move. So also I am not the one who activated the timer. So I can't even stop the timer if I want to. So let's hope he has 20 seconds left that he chooses to do something. Okay, so he finally brings in Rayquaza. God bless you. I didn't want to risk winning like that, honestly. So let's see. He uses the extreme speed, and I think, considering the damage, it should be Choice Band. So it does between 32 and 38 if it's Choice Banded. So yeah, that's pretty much fits the description. And now he brings in Marowak. Alright, so Golduck is actually the late game cleaner here. It outspeeds the Zangoose. Let's see if Zangoose can do anything with quick attack, but then still it does 25 to 30. Yeah, not too much of a trouble. So I'm just gonna press surf. Oh, okay, so it's... Oh my god, I forgot that it's quicker. Oh, so well played from my opponent. I completely forgot that its speed is that quick. But I can bring in Lugia now, because I get the recovery and also I'm quicker, so I can just Psychic now. Okay. So he brings in Rayquaza again. So it was a misplay on my side, but still it deals a maximum of 38%. So I will just bring in the Executor. So, okay. He predicts and uses the HP Flying. Interesting. So I will just press Giga Drain. I can just sack the Executor here now, because my Kyogre can basically just come in for free. I think I could win with Lugia. I can just bring it in and then heal up. But I do not want the to risk to get crit, because I need Lugia to outspeed the Zangoose, because if he just presses return against Dustox and Kyogre and he gets crit, it would be a bit difficult for me. So I am wanna just bring in the Kyogre. Let's just see if the Ice Beam would also be able to deal with the Zangoose. Let's just see. So Ice Beam does at least 32%. So yeah, Ice Beam is a safe bet. So actually a bit dangerous here, because if the Hidden Power crit, my Kyogre would have actually died. But my opponent, yeah, didn't have that much luck, and he forfeit because he knows basically that Lugia deals with Zangoose at this point. So yeah, GG to my opponent. It was close. I also made one misplay here. A pretty big misplay, but I think the Heracross was very valuable. And also Lugia, with its Psychic, was better than I thought at first. So it was a decent game, I guess. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see each other in the next random battle. See ya.